friends, Joe here at Reverb.com. Today we're learning 5 riffs in the key of Slash. Slash, as you know, is a guitar player who has created many iconic riffs and solos that are very melodic, very memorable. Today we're going to learn a couple of his chunky song riffs as well as some of his melodic solo licks. Slash is definitely known for using Les Pauls. He used gold tops or sunburst Les Pauls. He's also known for using Marshall amps and getting distortion from those Marshall amps. So we've got here a Les Paul traditional going through a Marshall 18 watt, and we're also trying out a pedal that's readily available and very affordable, the Marshall Governor pedal. You can find this pedal used on Reverb or anywhere for 40 or 50 bucks. Okay, let's get started. And like always with this video series, check out the interactive tablature page for a closer look at what I'm doing with the riffs here. First riff we're gonna do is Welcome to the Jungle, the first track off of Appetite for Destruction. This riff is, he tuned his guitar down a half step, so we are in E flat standard right now. There's also a bit of delay on this riff, so we've plugged in a Boss DD5 to get that delay. Okay, let's take a look. We're starting on the G string, 4th fret, and we're basically making our way down a pentatonic scale while returning to that note after each note. Let's hear that slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, our second riff, we're gonna learn the chunk riff from Paradise City. Slash was very physical with the way that he played these, I think. Using a lot of vibrato and just kind of putting a lot of muscle into it. Once again, we're in E flat standard right now, as the tune is. Starting on the 3rd fret here, and then we're just doing a chromatic from the 1st fret up to the 3rd fret. Again. And then we got 1st to 3rd. And then 1st on the 5th string. So that happens 3 times, and then the 4th time there's just a bit of variation on the last couple notes, and that's going to be like this. Grabbing the 5th string, 3rd fret down to the 1st fret. So all 4 times through the riff are going to be slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let's check it out up to tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for our next riff, we're going to learn a riff from the solo in Don't Cry. And for this, we've tuned back up to E standard. We're going to be in the key of A flat minor. And Slash often like to use his neck pickup for solos like this, and you got a really unique sustain out of that. Okay, let's check it out. Starting up here on the 14th fret with a full bend. So we got that pinky, that classic move there, bending full step on the B string, and then grabbing the same fret on the E string with your pinky. After you slide down to 11, he plays an arpeggio, an E flat major arpeggio. And then, as the chord goes to E, goes back down, an E major arpeggio. And then that bend again on 14. And then once again, released into 12. And then we got a minor pentatonic riff down here in this position. Once again there. Okay, let's check that out, the whole solo slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once again, check out the interactive tab for a closer look at what I'm doing here if you're missing anything on the fly. All right, up to speed. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. All right, let's learn another solo riff for our fourth riff. The first lick from the solo at the end of November Rain. Okay, first part of the riff is starting here. Then we go down here and grab this. So that whole bit so far is. And then we've got the big riff, the first section. That's the whole first section right there. And the second section starts with a half step bend here. So both sections put together. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's take that big riff up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, let's take the whole riff up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know that riff may sound pretty complex when it's played up to speed like that, but really, if you slow it down and keep playing those fingerings over and over again and look at the tab and watch what I'm doing, you will get it and it'll feel awesome when you do. Okay, for our fifth and final riff, we are going to go beyond the realm of Guns N' Roses and into the world of Velvet Revolver. This will be the main riff from the song Slither, and it is in drop D tuning. Great. So the great thing with drop D tuning is that you got nice chunky chords that you can bar on the same fret. I'm gonna start out open, and then we've got 3rd fret to 4th fret, back to open, and then 6 to 7, back to open, and then up to 10. Back to 6 and 7. And 5 open, 3, 4 open. Let's hear that slowed down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you have folks, 5 riffs in the key of slash. Take them and run with them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned a little bit more about how to play some slash licks. And keep checking back for more of these videos. We'll see you next time on Reverb.com.